G'day my friends, g'day my green friends. So today I'm going to change from this setup that I have. This is actually a pond, wooden pot that I have. It's actually from IKEA. I didn't want to show you guys how I did this because I am going to show you how I'm going to change from this setup to this setup, this tank right here. I know a lot of you will be thinking, should I be getting, what kind of size of tank should I be getting? So I'm thinking initially I want to get a shallow tank, a shallow one that I can actually see it. I actually like the shallow one, but because I have this lying around, I don't want to waste my money and then getting another tank because I have a few tanks around, so I don't want to waste my money getting it. So I decided to try this out. Now I'm using a cube-like setup from here to here. I think it's going to do well. Now the reason why I want to change from this to this is because you see the depth is actually much bigger. I think the size is so much bigger, and also the fact that I don't have to top up the water once it gets evaporated, because it gets evaporated very easily. I was putting it on my balcony, and once it gets really hot, evaporate very easily, so I have to top up like almost twice a week or something like that. So I didn't want to do that. So I'm gonna try out here and do my setup from here. So you're gonna see me doing it, and then I will go through with the equipment that I have, and also go through the things that I have in this tank. So first of all, you should always have your table ready, and this is gonna get really messy. So make sure that you have your covering, cover up the table, your setup. Make sure it's clean and neat and nice so that it's not gonna be over the place. So let's get right into it. So I have my wood. Okay, now this is the wood. This is the spider wood, I believe. You can use all kind of wood. So I might be using this, I'm not so sure, or I might be using another wood that's sticking out. We'll see how it goes as I set this up. And I like the way that it actually, I think I might be able to use this. So yeah, I might be able to use this. So I'm going to lay it around and show you what are the things that I might be using. I might not be using all, of course. So I really like the kind of Zen-like bamboo-ish. This is not really bamboo. I don't believe it's a bamboo. So I'm going to use this, try it out. And if you have not seen my previous videos that I did on Nano Pond, so you should check that out. If you are not into making a bigger pond or whatever, this is considered as a nano mini-ish pond now. I'm upgraded a little bit. So, and of top of pond, I have the peppers. This is the dwarf peppers. You can see how large it can grow. You can see, look at that, man, guys. Look at that. Oh man, that's really huge. So I'd be very excited. Imagine just put it right here, and I can imagine how actually it will look like. I think it's gonna look really awesome. Just gonna put that aside here, and I have my. This is the rock, the Seiyu rock, this Japanese rock that I have. I love this. This is gives this kind of mountainous feel, and yeah, I really like this. So definitely gonna use this. Okay, put it here on the side, and I think this is wisteria. The wisteria can grow immersed. You can grow it submerged. You can grow it. Yeah, so this is a very hardy plants that you can actually use. Now it's been adapted. You can see that the one that is drying out is actually trying to adapt to the immersed form. You see, this is the immersed form, and it looks very bright, very spread out now. It's getting big. Some of this are coming out, so it's doing pretty good. Very happy with it. The only thing I don't like that is it's pretty hot where I got this from. So I really wish that it get a bit cooler. But nonetheless, so there it is. And of course, my hardscape, my wood. I'm gonna put it right here. My moss. I'm gonna put in some moss, definitely. I love moss. I'm a sucker for moss. And I'm gonna put all the hardscape. So it's up to you. You guys can have any kind of hardscape. You can have wood hardscape. You can have rocks, wood, whichever you want is up to you. It's really up to you. There's no fast and hard rule, what kind of hardscape you should be getting. But later I'm going to a very important point, because I am going to do a bit of water flow here, because I'm not going to be adding any fish. The reason why I'm going to be adding water flow, I think it's important because mosquitoes, is to prevent mosquitoes breathing, and then mosquito doesn't like water that is constant moving. They like stagnant water, so I'm not going to give them a chance to breathe. Alright, I'm going to put that aside, and then you guys can actually see how I actually do something like that. So I'm just clean up some of the mess here. Okay. So yeah, I have all my sponge, which I'll be using this for my filtration later on. There's a pump which I'll be using as a pump. Get all my hardscape out. It's gonna be really cool. And this is my pump right here. So I'm gonna use this for the waterfall or water flow, whatever you call them. And I just get all my pump out, clean it up here a bit. The hardscape first. Probably gonna put so the first thing first, I'm going to add in the pump, which is right here, and then I'm gonna put the surrounding, which is I already have I pre-cut it, so it's just so layer there as it is, and just pour them out. Yep, putting the sand in here. Guys, so I'm done with my filter frost. I just lay on top of that, show you. I just cut some of the filter frost, adjust the line to for the alignment and everything. So yeah, so this is what I do, just cut a few more. Then later on I'm gonna put the gravel, the sand, or whatever you want on top of these, so give it more a naturalistic feel, a naturalistic look. Everything here will be really nice, guys, really nice. I can't wait to see how it turns out. All right, now I'm gonna add in a little bit of a gravel on top of my filter frost. So, yep, which I have later on. I'm gonna try that out. I'll put moss, maybe put on top of it. So we'll see how it goes. You can always try things out, no worries. Just cover them up. I'm gonna put it here. This gives a very nice, I'm thinking of water flow coming out from here. I really like this just because of the structure it is made. I think it's really cool, really like this. Let me just remove this. It's up to you how you want it, but it's advisable to have a filter frost aligned with the rock, because if not, it's gonna fall, so it's not gonna look good. Yeah, I think it will look good like this, just to cover them up. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do now, I just added some of these rocks here to increase the level of the plant, so that my plants here on the side. So that's the plan. I'm gonna grow on the side here. So I'm trying to level them up. So put the water will be here, and then yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Just give it a try a little bit, and hopefully it will turn out well. Okay, so I measure up a little bit and just do some cutting. Okay, so it's pretty easy to get. This tubing is not expensive, by the way. So once I get this tubing ready, but I will trim that down a bit. So I think it looks something like this. Alright guys, just to show you what I've been doing. So I've been gluing, use my glue and my filter frost to glue between those rocks here. So basically what it does is I actually had a pump. You can see at the back of here, actually there's a pump here going through the tube. So I mean created like a waterfall flowing out through here. So that is the idea. So I'm gonna do a waterfall. Kind of like a waterfall, a small little stream flowing out through here, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I be using, you can use any tube you want, but make sure you have a measurement of the tube that going through the pump. It depends because they might have a different size, so keep in mind that one. And yeah, that's it. So and I'm going to try to test out with the water and flowing through. Hopefully everything works out well. Keep my finger crossed. Almost my final one, so I'm just adding a bit of moss. Oh, this is gonna look so good. So I'm gonna put this here, adding a little bit of a mossy kind of look to cover up the, yep, mossy rocks, and a few more moss rocks around this area. I think it's definitely gonna look really good. All right. Adding a bit of the moss just to lighten up the mood a little bit, this area, to give a little bit of greenery. Okay, just a little bit of flow, just cover them up a little bit. Yeah, I think it looks good. I might have to trim a little bit of these, get a bit brown. I think maybe might be because it's trying to adapt, like I said before, which is fine, no problem. Just leave it as it is. It's natural. Let it be. I'm hoping that this wisteria will grow out from this tank here. But I like the way it looks now. You can see it for yourself. Look at that. You have flow coming in and stream. Create kind of a stream look, which is what I'm going after. But time will tell how you grow, and especially my plants. I'm hoping my plants can survive and really doing well. I'm just going to show you the whole look of this tank right now. So there you go. I know it's a bit cloudy right now, I think because of the dust and debris, but you'll take some time, maybe a few more days. I think this tank is going to be clear. It's going to look really good. I'm not planning to put any fish at the moment yet because I need to cycle the tank, but I probably will not. We'll see how it goes. But other than that, I'm very happy the way it looks. So yeah, it took me a while. It took me some time because I'm still new in building this, but it might not be my only first. It's going to be maybe my first one, but I'll be doing more projects like this in the near future. Much shallower tank, we'll see. I think shallow tank, in my opinion, would be much easier to work with because then I can easily, pick out some of the, I can do a little bit more detail, much easier. Alright guys, so actually I decided to, instead of doing a pond, I decided to make a betta tank because I think this cube, it's just nice for a betta tank instead of just a pond. I would like to eat, I'll say in the beginning of videos that I don't want to put any fish in there. But I thought, something's missing, so I put in fish in there. I think this tank is perfect for betta. It's shallow, and then yeah, I put a little bit of leaves there that give it a tenon. So you do kind of. Some people may not like this kind of look, but I like it. So anyway, that's it for this episode. If you like this, enjoy these videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a like, and yeah, share your view. See you guys in the next videos.